Hi, I'm Hope. I married my husband Mark 3 years ago, and life's been pretty great. Except for one thing. His parents, Linda and Tom. Hope, honey, did you get my text about Thanksgiving? Linda's voice chirped through my phone speaker one Tuesday morning. Yeah, I saw it. Mark and I were actually thinking we'd host this year. My parents haven't. Oh, sweetheart, that's adorable. But we already have everything planned. Tom's smoking his turkey, I've ordered decorations, and Amy is bringing her stuffing. You two just show up at 2 o'clock sharp. Linda, I really think... Gotta run, dear. See you at 2. Click. That was the 5th holiday in a row. Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Labor Day, and now Thanksgiving. Mark walked into the kitchen. Was that my mom? Yeah, she's planned Thanksgiving again, without asking. He kissed my forehead. She's just excited, Hope. It's sweet. Sweet? Mark, we haven't spent a single holiday with my parents since we got married. We'll figure it out next year. I promise. He grabbed his mug. Love you. By November, I'd had enough. I called my best friend Rachel during lunch. So let me get this straight, Rachel said. You haven't spent one holiday with your own family in 3 years? Not one. Every time I try to make plans, Linda takes over. What does Mark say? He tells me she's just being nice. But Rachel, she called my mom last Easter and told her we'd already committed to their place before I even knew about it. She called your mom? Hope, that's insane. When I confronted her, she said she was just trying to save everyone the awkward conversation. Rachel was quiet. So, what are you going to do? That's when the idea hit me. I'm going to start traveling. I'll start a blog and just not be available anymore. Are you serious? Completely. If they're going to monopolize every holiday, I'm making my own plans. Hope, I love this. Do it. I spent 2 weeks setting up a travel blog called Wandering Hope. When I showed Mark, he seemed confused. This looks great, but when are you planning these trips? Over the holidays, starting with Thanksgiving. His face fell. Thanksgiving? Hope, my mom's expecting us. She's expecting us because she planned it without asking. I'm planning without asking her. Fair's fair. But my whole family will be there. And my family will be nowhere, like always. I'm going to Portugal. I leave Wednesday. Mark argued. His mom called crying, but I didn't budge. That Thanksgiving, I posted photos of Lisbon while Linda's texts rolled in. Very disappointed. Mark is heartbroken. We raised him to value family. I responded to none of them. Christmas found me in Iceland, New Year's in Tokyo, Easter in New Zealand. My blog grew. I gained thousands of followers and started making money from sponsorships. But last month, something changed everything. I was at my parents' house when my mom pulled out her phone with a strange look. Hope, did you know about this? She showed me a Facebook post from Linda dated last Christmas. Heartbroken that Hope refuses to let us see our son for the holidays. She's taken him away and isolated him from everyone who loves him, praying she gets the help she needs. What? Mom, that's not what happened. I went traveling, but Mark could have gone any time. There's more. Mom scrolled. Your aunt shared this. Hope. They've been posting about you for months. I grabbed her phone. Post after post painted me as manipulative and controlling. Linda had even posted screenshots of my travel blog with captions like, living it up while her husband suffers alone. She's tagged our entire family, my mom said quietly. Your grandmother thinks you're having a breakdown. My hands shook. She's been lying about me to everyone. I believe you, sweetheart. But you need to do something about this. That night, I called Rachel. I need your help. Linda's been posting lies about me all over social media. I read her several posts. Rachel was silent, then spoke with steel in her voice. Hope, this is defamation. You need a lawyer. Document everything. She's declared war on you. She was right. It was time. The next morning, I started documenting everything. Every post, every comment, every share. Over 40 posts spread across 8 months. Then I called Mark at work. Did you know your mom has been posting about me on Facebook? Telling everyone I'm controlling and isolating you? Silence. Then, Hope. She's just venting. Venting? Mark, she told my family I'm having a mental breakdown. This isn't venting, it's lying. You did cut them out. I cut them out of my holidays. You were free to see them. But she's telling everyone I forbade you. That's a lie. Maybe if you hadn't been so dramatic. Don't blame this on me. Your mother launched a smear campaign and you're defending her? She's my mom, Hope. And I'm your wife. Where's your loyalty? He sighed. Can we talk tonight? After you read every post, I'll send screenshots. I called the lawyer Rachel recommended. Her name was Jennifer Reeves. Miss Hope, this is textbook defamation, Jennifer said after reviewing my evidence. Do you have proof these posts caused harm? My family thinks I'm unstable. My boss called asking if everything was okay because someone sent her Linda's posts. That's quantifiable harm. We'll send a cease and desist first. If she doesn't stop, we file a lawsuit. How much will this cost? Not cheap, but if we win, she pays your legal fees plus damages. Let's do it. That evening, Mark came home pale. I read the posts. And? Hope, I had no idea. I don't check Facebook often, and she never mentioned posting. So you believe me now? I always believed you. I just thought you were overreacting. But this is bad, really bad. I hired a lawyer today. We're sending a cease and desist. His head snapped up. You hired a lawyer? She's my mother. Can't we talk to her? Talk to her, Mark. I've tried for 3 years. She doesn't listen. She doesn't respect me. Now she's destroying my reputation. So, no, we're going to make her legally stop. My dad's going to lose it. Your dad should have controlled his wife before she committed defamation. Mark looked miserable, but didn't argue. The next day, I met Rachel for lunch. How are you holding up? I'm angry. For 3 years, I've been accommodating. I've bitten my tongue, tried to compromise, been patient. And this is what I get? You have every right to be angry. What did the lawyer say? Cease and desist first. If Linda doesn't stop, we file a lawsuit. Good. That woman needs consequences. Rachel, am I being vindictive? Mark thinks I should drop it. Rachel looked me straight in the eye. Hope, you are not being vindictive. You're protecting yourself. This is self-defense, not revenge. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for that. Later that week, Jennifer sent the cease and desist. Linda's response came through Mark. She called sobbing. She's saying you're attacking her, Mark told me, that you're destroying our family. She's projecting. She attacked me for months. She wants to meet, face to face. She'll apologize and take everything down. No. Hope, maybe. No, Mark. She had months to realize what she was doing was wrong. She only wants to apologize because she's facing consequences. That's not remorse, that's fear. The cease and desist gave Linda 10 days to comply. On day 9, Jennifer called. She hired her own lawyer. They're refusing, claiming her posts are protected speech. What does that mean? We filed a lawsuit. Are you ready? It's going to get ugly. I thought about 3 years of hijacked holidays, months of lies, my grandmother's worried calls, my boss's questions. File it. The lawsuit moved forward, and Mark's family lost their minds. Then Linda showed up at our apartment unannounced. I opened the door to find her with Tom, both looking furious. We need to talk, Linda said, pushing past me. You need to leave. This is my son's home, too. Mark, she called. Mark emerged from the bedroom. Mom, Dad, what are you doing here? We're here to stop this insanity, Tom said. Your wife is suing us over Facebook posts. You mean the 40 posts where you lied about me? I said. That's defamation. I never lied, Linda snapped. I shared my feelings. I'm entitled to my feelings. You're not entitled to tell my family I'm having a mental breakdown. You're not entitled to tell people I'm isolating Mark when he's free to see you anytime. You stole our holidays. You took our son. I went on trips. Mark chose to stay home. That's not the same thing. Tom stepped forward, face red. You're a selfish, ungrateful little girl. We welcomed you into our family, and this is how you repay us? You welcomed me by steamrolling every boundary, by making decisions without asking, by lying about me. Boundaries? Linda laughed bitterly. Is that what you call abandoning your family? We tried to include you. You planned holidays without asking me. You told my own mother we couldn't come to her events without checking with me first. I was trying to bring our families together. No, you were trying to control everything. And when I said no, you couldn't handle it. Mark spoke up. Mom, Hope's right. You did take over. Every holiday, every event. We never got to make our own choices. Linda's eyes filled with tears. Mark, I'm your mother. I just wanted to spend time with you. By lying about my wife? By telling everyone she's unstable? I was hurt. I said things in the heat of the moment. For 8 months? I said. That's not heat of the moment, Linda. That's a campaign. Tom pointed at me. You're poisoning our son against us. I'm holding you accountable for your actions. We'll fight this lawsuit, Linda said, voice shaking. We'll expose you for what you really are. Manipulative and selfish. Try it. Discovery should be interesting. My lawyer's going to have a field day with all your posts, texts, voicemails, every piece of evidence showing your pattern of behavior. Hope, please. Linda's voice changed, becoming pleading. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I hurt you. I'll delete the posts. I'll apologize publicly. Just drop the lawsuit. We're family. Now you're sorry? Now that you're facing consequences? I mean it. I was wrong. I should never have posted those things. I was hurt and angry. But I love you, Hope. Can't we work this out? No? What? No, I don't accept your apology. You're not sorry you hurt me. You're sorry you got caught. You're sorry there are consequences. I wouldn't do it again. I swear. Linda, you've been bulldozing me for 3 years. You've ignored every boundary, dismissed every concern, and when I stood up for myself, you tried to destroy my reputation. Now you want me to forgive you because you're scared? Hope, I'm begging. The answer is no. You made your choice. Now live with it. Tom stepped forward, face twisted with rage. You're going to regret this. Is that a threat? It's a promise. We'll make sure everyone knows what kind of person you really are. You'll what? Post more lies? My lawyer would love that. Please, give us more evidence. Linda grabbed my arm hard. You're tearing this family apart. Let go of me. Not until you listen. You think you've won, but you've lost everything. Mark will never forgive you. Your marriage will fall apart. You'll be alone. I said let go. I tried to pull away, but she gripped tighter, nails digging in. Mark moved forward. Mom, let her go. Not until she drops this lawsuit. Tom grabbed my other arm. You're going to listen. Get off me. I yanked free, stumbling back. Linda lost it completely. She lunged at me, screaming, hands reaching for my face. Tom tried to grab her, but she shoved him away. Mark stepped between us just as Linda's nails raked across his arm. Mom, stop! She didn't stop. She grabbed a ceramic vase from our table and raised it above her head. You ruined everything! Mark caught her wrist. Mom, what are you doing? The vase fell, shattering. Linda was crying hysterically. Tom was shouting, and I was already on my phone. 911! What's your emergency? The police arrived within minutes. Linda was still screaming, calling me every name. Tom was trying to calm her down, but it was too late. Mark's arm was bleeding, the vase was shattered, and I had red marks on both arms. Ma'am, I need you to step outside, one officer said to Linda. This is my son's apartment. Ma'am, if you don't step outside voluntarily, I'll arrest you for assault. That shut her up. She and Tom went outside while Officer Martinez stayed with us. Can you tell me what happened? I explained everything. The lawsuit, Linda's surprise visit, the threats, the physical confrontation. Mark confirmed my account, showing his scratches. I'll need to take photos of your injuries and get statements from both of you. Outside, Linda cried loudly. She's lying! I didn't assault anyone. She's framing me. Martinez raised an eyebrow. Is she always like this? Yes, Mark and I said simultaneously. After statements and photos, Martinez conferred with her partners. 20 minutes later, they brought Linda back in. Miss Linda Garrett, you're being arrested for assault and criminal threatening. You have the right to remain silent. Linda's face went white. Tom argued with the other officer. You can't arrest her. She's a victim. That woman manipulated our son. Sir, if you don't calm down, you'll be arrested too. As they led Linda to the patrol car, she turned to Mark. Honey, please, tell them this is a misunderstanding. Mark looked at his mother and shook his head. No, Mom, this has gone too far. You need to face consequences. Mark, I'm your mother! And she's my wife. I should have protected her years ago. You brought this on yourself. Linda's expression changed from pleading to venomous. You're choosing her over me? Fine. You're dead to me. Both of you. Goodbye, Mom. The next few weeks were chaos. Linda was charged with assault and criminal threatening. Tom tried to intimidate witnesses, getting his own legal troubles. The defamation lawsuit moved forward with even more evidence. My family rallied around me. My mom called everyone Linda had contacted and set the record straight. My extended family apologized. Even my boss sent flowers saying, I should have trusted you. Rachel came over one evening with wine and takeout. So, how does it feel, watching justice happen? Surreal. Linda took a plea deal today. Probation, anger management, and a restraining order. And the defamation case? They settled. 6 figures for damages, full public apology, and she has to tell everyone she lied. You won. I did. But Rachel, I don't feel victorious. I feel tired. That's normal. Give yourself time. Mark joined us, looking exhausted. My sister called. She apologized. Said she should have questioned Mom's posts earlier. That's good, I said carefully. She wants to meet with us. Said she misses me. Do you want to see her? Yeah, but on our terms. Neutral location. And only if you're comfortable. I smiled. I'm comfortable. We'll rebuild relationships with family members who deserve it. What about holidays? Rachel asked. Plans for Thanksgiving? Mark and I looked at each other. We're hosting, we said together. My parents are coming, I added. Mark's sister and her husband. Close friends. Small, intimate, drama-free. No surprise visits from Linda. She's legally prohibited from coming within 500 feet of us. The doorbell rang. A delivery person with a letter. I opened it. A handwritten note from Linda. Hope, I know you'll never read this, but I'm writing anyway. I'm sorry. Not because I got in trouble. I mean, really sorry. I see now that I was controlling and manipulative. I pushed too hard and hurt people I love. I don't expect forgiveness. I just wanted you to know I'm getting help. And I hope someday Mark can forgive me, even if you can't. Linda. I handed it to Mark. He read it, expression unreadable. What do you think? I think she's finally taking responsibility, but words are easy. Actions matter. So, no forgiveness? Maybe someday. But not today. Not until she proves through her actions, over years, not weeks, that she's actually changed. That's fair. Rachel raised her wine glass. To Hope, for standing up for herself, fighting back, and refusing to be anyone's doormat. To Hope, Mark echoed. I smiled. For 3 years, I'd let Linda control my life. For 8 months, I'd let her lies define me. But not anymore. I'd fought back through proper channels, with evidence, without compromising my integrity. The holidays were coming, and for the first time in years, I was looking forward to them. No drama, no manipulation, no surprise takeovers. Just people who loved and respected me. And my travel blog? It's bigger than ever. Next month, I'm heading to New Zealand, and Mark's coming with me. We're making our own traditions now, living our own lives, and nobody's going to hijack them ever again. Have you ever dealt with controlling in-laws who wouldn't respect your boundaries? How did you handle it? Drop your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about people who refuse to be victims. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's survival.